I'm not telling you a story, but the first thing I'm done saying is time does not work the way that it does. You can call me Oracle because I'm the one who's talking to you. Welcome to the call. Alright, so first of all, this is actually a story about something I did a long time ago. I'm actually going to tell a couple stories. So, once upon a time, when I was like in high school or something, and this is one of those stories where you can like very obviously uh, take with as many grains of salt as you like. Like as many Bendu Lavarna you want. Like as many bits of salt as you want. Like I understand. But basically, because me telling this first story, which is actually the one I decided to tell after I started this video, will actually make sense as to why I decided to do what I'm telling about, in which was the reason I decided to actually do this video to begin with. So back when I was in high school, right, I decided that like if I had any ability to curse people with killing them, with making them sicken, like inflicting on a monster or something, or I think the third one was driving people crazy. That if I had the ability to curse people in those ways, that like I would like to just let go of them, kind of just give them up, honestly. Um, and if the universe was so willing, since in theory that would be me like giving up something, and I'd have to like, in theory, to make sure it doesn't come back, put something else in its place. I asked for, you know, with the option of the universe obviously being able to say no, being better at breaking curses, reversing curses, and I don't know if I actually asked for this one or I just like it just occurred to me, but consuming dark stuff to make it go away, essentially. Um, which is interesting because that something is actually something that I witnessed my Natha for Triweight do, or like I mean like talk about doing specifically. I didn't witness him do it. I heard him talk about doing it, but essentially it's like consuming something evil and then just like letting your own like Shakti Kundalini like filter it out. So that's story one. Is I basically like offered that sub to the universe as like, please accept the sub because I think it's a pretty solid one. And so something like, oh wow, I was living in Maynard at the time, which means it has to be like 15 years ago or something. But I had this like girl who was hanging out with us, um, whose name I'm not going to disclose because like privacy and stuff. I haven't actually had a chance to talk to her about sharing like this story, so I'm not going to say her name, but um, like she was a woman I knew through raving, like the deep bass music and the real boy bands that shake at the place wall, so like that. But and so like she was sitting on the couch, and I just looked at her. I was like, I think you have a curse on you, and it was like, and she was like, go on. It's like something on your arms. Can I like put my hands on your arms and like almost like I'm holding them, but specifically so I can let go? And she was like, yes. I was like, this is going way easier than I could have possibly expected. Like the like solid like the lead into that made me going like, I'm gonna have to convince this woman like at least a little bit. But she was like, that's fine. Please do. Even. So now this is the point where like all of this, obviously, lots of grains of salt so far, I'm assuming. But I think one of my followers is actually my old roommate who I had used to live with, who might have actually been in the room when I did this. But so I basically like stood sort of in front, like next to her, and I put my hands on her arms and like this, and I ended up needing to do it 7 times. And then like I felt okay, so I stepped to the side and I spread my feet and I put my hands like this. And I was like, boom, 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 boom. And then I sat on the couch and I started crying. And I believe my exact words are, there is no reason for there to be that much power on anything. Okay, and that's the end of my story for now. And this is Oracle. I'm gonna sing myself out. Dream safely out there, and like, I'm not even joking. Like, there's actually reasons in my own history why I made this channel, specifically in terms of the curse breaking stuff. Because like, how do I know that it happens? Because I've met people who have the dang things on them, and like, yeah, I helped a couple people. But like, I don't know how many people got some pop on them out there. I don't know how many people have been cursed out there. Like, I just don't know. So dream safely out there, because you don't know who's throwing curses around.